Talk Shop. Angielski w biznesie. Odcinek 142. Clock in and clock out at the office. Zaczynać i kończyć pracę.
I see guys who work at the same company for their entire lives. Guys exactly like you. They clock in, they clock out, and they never have a moment of happiness.
Hi there. It's Carolina from ASAP Speak and Play. Każdy pracownik biurowy i fizyczny ma w zwyczaju odbijanie karty przy wejściu i wyjściu z firmy. Jeśli też tak masz, to zostań ze mną, bo w dzisiejszym odcinku nauczymy się dwóch wyrażeń, które właśnie to opisują. Clock in i clock out. Ale te wyrażenia to coś więcej niż tylko zwykłe odbijanie karty. I'll explain everything step by step. Are you ready? Let's dive in and learn how to use these phrases like a pro. Clock is a verb. Clock, czyli zegar, to również czasownik. To clock. To clock something is to measure the time of something. Czyli to clock to mierzyć czas czegoś. Na przykład, radny Cirillo był tutaj 3 minuty. Zmierzyłem go.
Councilman Cirillo was here 3 minutes. I clocked him.
When you come to work and punch your card. Odbijasz kartę. Punch your card. You clock in. As you go inside the office. When you finish your work, you clock out. As you go out. For example, I clock in at 9 and clock out at 5 every weekday at the office. So I say, clock in at the office, at the gym, at the factory. But in English, clock in and clock out mean more than simply punching a card when entering and leaving work. They refer to start and finish of an activity. For example, 1. When you work from home, you can say, even when working from home, I make sure to clock in early in the morning and clock out only after completing my tasks for the day. 2. When starting a new project, you can say, when I start working on a new app, I clock in by opening my coding software. I clock out after writing several lines of code. Poza tym, możesz użyć clock in i clock out w szerszym kontekście. Na przykład, I clock in at the gym for my workout at 6 a.m. and clock out by 7 a.m. Czyli przychodzę na siłownię o 6 rano i wychodzę przed 7. On Friday nights, I clock in for a gaming session with friends and clock out late into the night. W piątki wieczór spotykam się ze znajomymi, żeby pograć i zwykle kończymy późno w nocy. I clock in for a 30-minute meditation session each morning. Co rano medytuję przez 30 minut. So now you see, it's all about starting an activity and finishing it. Now let's practice speaking. First, let's drill the clock in. You will hear 4 examples. Listen and repeat. Przychodzisz do pracy, odbijasz się.
Come to work, clock in.
You come to work, clock in.
Come to work, clock in.
Nigdy nie rób nadgodzin.
Never clock in overtime.
Never clock in overtime.
Never clock in overtime.
W tym wypadku clock in nie oznacza odbijania karty, ale rozpoczynanie czy rejestrowanie nadgodzin. Clock in overtime. Teraz przykład w kontekście aplikacji dla pracowników sklepu, która automatyzuje odbijanie się. Listen and repeat. To wykorzystuje również dane o lokalizacji, aby automatycznie rejestrować Cię po wejściu do sklepu.
It also uses your location data to automatically clock you in when you enter the store.
It also uses your location data to automatically clock you in when you enter the store. Repeat after me. It also uses your location data. It also uses your location data to automatically clock you in when you enter the store. To automatically clock you in when you enter the store. It also uses your location data to automatically clock you in when you enter the store.
It also uses your location data to automatically clock you in when you enter the store.
Upewnij się, że się odbiłeś, żebyśmy mogli zacząć ci płacić.
Make sure to clock in at some point so we can start paying you.
Make sure to clock in at some point so we can start paying you. Repeat after me. Make sure to clock in at some point. Make sure to clock in at some point so we can start paying you. So we can start paying you. Make sure to clock in at some point so we can start paying you.
Make sure to clock in at some point so we can start paying you.
2. Clock out. Clocking out at the office is a moment that many employees look forward to every day. It's the same in TV series and movies. There are more clips with clock out than with clock in. Wonder why? Anyway, you will hear 5 examples. Listen and repeat. Kończę pracę, szefie.
Clocking out, boss.
Clocking out, boss.
Clocking out, boss.
Kiedy kończysz pracę?
When do you clock out?
When do you clock out?
When do you clock out?
Możesz skończyć teraz.
You can clock out now.
You can clock out now.
You can clock out now.
Kończę za 5 minut.
I'm clocking out in 5.
I'm clocking out in 5.
I'm clocking out in 5.
Skończysz pracę i pójdziesz do Erika do HR.
You're going to clock out and you're going to go see Eric in HR.
You're gonna clock out and you're gonna go see Eric in HR.
You're going to clock out and you're going to go see Eric in HR.
Good job. Quiz time. Translate the following. Odbijać się na wejściu do pracy. Clock in. Kończyć pracę. Clock out. Codziennie zaczynam pracę o 9 rano. I clock in at 9 a.m. every day. Zazwyczaj kończę o 5. I usually clock out at 5. Kiedy zaczynasz i kończysz na siłowni? When do you clock in and clock out at the gym? So, let's call it a day and clock out. For me, this is the end of my work for today. How about you? What time do you usually clock in and clock out? Let me know in the comment section. Thanks for today. Till the next time. Cheers!